How's it going, everyone? Shifty here, and over the last couple days I released a solo run of the Grandmaster Inverted Spire Nightfall on a warlock and a hunter. Well, today I'm going to be doing the same thing on a titan. However, I'm not exactly using a meta loadout for this one, and I offer live commentary. Before I get into it, if you end up enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright, let's jump into my loadout. For my subclass, I'm using one of my favorite Titan branches, Bottom Tree Sunbreaker. I also have the Thermite Grenade, and my exotic of choice here is Synthoceps. This may seem like an odd choice, but let me know in the comment section where you think this exotic may be useful in this Grandmaster Nightfall. Then for my weapons, I have Witherhoard for unstoppable champions and to apply breach and clear. I have the Royal Chase Void Scout Rifle for barrier champions and for void shielded enemies. Then for my heavy, I have the Sub-Zero Salvo Arc Rocket Launcher. This is primarily to break arc shields. Then for my armor mods, I'll quickly show you each piece of armor, and if you need to see anything in more detail, just pause the video. Also, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section down below. Alright, that is it for my loadout in this one. Now, let's hop right in. Alright, right at the beginning of the strike, I like to head off to the left instead of heading straight forward.
I have prepared backdoors into several key Vex systems. We have detected a series of seismic disruptions.
And then I like to take out the Fallen over on this side. This will allow me to safely take the high ground against the enemies I have to face in a little bit. Now that all the enemies here are cleared out, I can head over to this spot. And now I can safely fight these enemies. I can even head over here. Enemies can still hit you up here. You can just back over the ledge though. Looks like this is the last enemy. And now the Spire is available. Grab any ammo real quick. Now I have just a bit of platforming to do. I did already record this run on a Titan without live commentary, but I was using Thundercrash and Cuirass of the Falling Star. Wanted to try something a little bit different though. So I'm going to take out one of those Scions on the right. Then I'm going to rocket the Colossus twice, and this should take out the Scions up there as well. There we go, perfect. Then we're going to have a whole group of Legionaries over off to the right. I'm terrible at aiming right now, apparently. Should be right around the corner. I'm gonna get it where it lands. And now we can move on to the next area. I could have probably skipped the Legionaries, but it's fine. I'm gonna summon my Sparrow here. This will save just a little bit of time at this section. I'm going to try to place a Wither Horde near those two Scions. Take the one out to the left with my scout rifle. And then go for the right one. As you can see, we have a solar shielded enemy right there. I'm not going to worry too much about him right now. I'm going to go for this barrier champion down here. I'm going to wait till the rockets explode. Need barriers. Wait for him to barrier again. And now I'm going to jump over the gap. I'm going to try to get a Wither Horde on this guy right here. I didn't get it on him.
I think they're trying to contain the Red Legion.
Should go down any moment. There's going to be a bunch of goblins over there to the right, so my Wither Horde should take out a bunch of those. Another grouping spawned. I'm going to go ahead and use my super here just because I don't have a better place to use it really. Take those out. Pretty much take anything out that I can. And now I'm going to go for the barrier champions. See if I can take both of these enemies out at once. And now all I have left up top is one barrier champion. Did not mean to throw that grenade. We'll just safely wait for another barrier. And that champion is down. However, I'm not quite done with the area. I have two more champions down below that I need to take out to get a platinum rating. Go for the barrier first. Barrier is down, and now all I have left is the unstoppable champion, which is already half dead. There we go. Now I'm going to head down to collect some ammo, and then we'll be on our way. The only enemy I have to be super careful for in this Nightfall is the sniper hobgoblins. The reason being is they will one-shot me, so I have to make sure they don't hit me. As we approach this area, there will be a barrier champion right over the ledge. So we'll just safely stay up here and wait for the rockets to explode, and then get ready for the barrier. Wait for the barrier again. Then once I'm down here, I'm going to take these 2 scions out up there. Now you don't really have to take these 2 gladiators out, but I want to stay on this platform for a little while. And I don't want them coming up behind me and killing me. Because I want to take out these legionaries. Alright, I'm going to throw a wither horde on the bottom one down there, and then shoot this one. This one may fall off the map. Some heavy ammo for me. Then at this part, I'm going to head over to the right hand side onto this platform and stay back here to take out this incendior, or at least damage it. You can see that there's a sniper barrier champion here in the back. I'm going to try to get it to barrier. It was already semi-weak, so I was able to get a barrier on it, but I did miss that. Barriering again. This is the one I want to prioritize and try to take out. Perfect. If the sniper hobgoblin is down, you can go for either the unstoppable or other barrier champion. Looks like I got an exotic drop there. Nice. Barrier one more time and then I should be able to take it out. Perfect. Grab any ammo in the area. And now I'm just going to hop on my sparrow. I'm going to skip a bunch of the enemies in the next area. Don't worry too much about the ship. I'm going to head off to the right here. This right hand side should be fairly safe. From here I can take out the scion on this platform, as well as the scion on the other side. There's a whole group of legionaries and phalanx out there. I'm going to try to get Wither Horde over there. And now that I have my grenade, I'm going to throw that as well. Now that most of them are taken out, I'm going to head off to the right here to take out one of the drill officers. Just going to jump here so they can't see out the window to hit me. And toss a Wither Horde in there where they're going to be walking. The drill officer should be taking 227 damage. I broke its shield and put a Wither Horde on it. Alright, one of the drill officers is down. I can head in here now, but I have to be careful because there will be some regular enemies still outside this doorway. There will be more enemies over there. couple of legionaries will approach my spot. Alright, that should take care of that legionary. And now I want to head over here to take care of a barrier champion. Right over there. Gonna get a wither horde on it, then hide from the rockets. Then I'm gonna be ready for it to barrier. And this should take it out. Perfect. I do need primary ammo before I fight the next drill officer. Looks like there's some out here. Let's toss the wither horde in there. Trying to get the drill officer to come over here. There we go. Didn't quite hit it. Now that it has wither horde on it, it shouldn't re-shield. Got another one on it. And the second drill officer is down. Try to take this Centurion before it gets hidden. That did not work out as I hoped. So I'm just going to backtrack. One thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to stand on this platform and shoot a tracking rocket over to that platform. As you can see, I took out pretty much every enemy over there. And now I'm just going to ignore that Centurion. I'm going to head on over here. That was a close one. I prefer to use the other cannon because you land in a generally safer spot. To fight this unstoppable champion, I basically just use these for cover and keep putting wither horde on it when I can. Now I can move on. First, I'm going to push these two barrels off the edge. You either destroy other exploding barrels or you have a chance to damage the gladiators. I'm looking for any gladiators hiding behind these right now. I can also lure the barrier champion out and take it out from up here. Either the barrier champion is below you, or you can gain its attention by shooting a little bit. Alright, the barrier champion is down. There are still two gladiators down there, which I have no idea where they're at. There's one of them. Where is it going to go hide? There it is. I'm just going to head down here. It's a little bit risky, but I'm going to try my best. Got a Wither Horde on one of them. Got a Wither Horde on the second one. Now I can just run away. Perfect. There's going to be 2 legionaries and an unstoppable champion, then jump across there. I can actually kill the 2 legionaries right away with my rocket. Like that. But I want to wait a little bit to stun the unstoppable until it's ready. I'm going to use my super here to heal. And to take out some of these dogs. I'm actually going to stand right on this platform here. I'm going to hop over to this platform. And I'm going to wait the dogs out here. This went a little rougher than I expected because I didn't quite get the unstoppable champion down as fast as I would have liked. But as you can see, now we're ready to move on. There's still going to be a ton of dogs in the area, so we have to be quick. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hop down and just jump as far as I can to the cannon, get in the cannon, and I'm free from the dogs. We'll just start by fighting off some of the incendiaries in this spot. Now that I have a Wither Horde on the unstoppable champion, I'm going to back away. Just wait for it to get stunned again. A Wither Horde didn't last long enough to do so. That one did though. Alright, now all the enemies in this area are down, but I want to take care of these scions up here quick. I'm just going to shoot that barrel. As you can see, we have another unstoppable champion. This will go similarly to how every other unstoppable champion has gone so far. Basically, Wither Horde it and then hide. Now we just have the Blood Guard Incendior back there. Ideally, I want to try to get a Wither Horde on the Blood Guard. There we go. And now we can move on to the drill section. As soon as I get down here, I'm going to place a Wither Horde over by that exploding barrel there. Might as well just blow it up while I'm at it. You will see a barrier champion come out. That is the worst possible scenario, is having the drill push the phalanx towards you. Now we'll try to resume this champion. That was a close one. Be careful if you do jump here as to not get hit by the drill. I'm going to wait for another barrier. There is one phalanx up there. Just going to shoot that exploding barrel. Took it out. There's also one right there. Same story. And almost got that one as well. Now I'm going to move on to these barrier champions here. There's going to be a bunch of war beasts that are fighting them as well. I'm going to go for this one, I suppose. Ideally, I want to get a Wither Horde attached to the champion, but if I can't, this should do fine as well. You have to be careful because if you get too far forward, they can start shooting at you. One barrier champion down, one to go. As you can hear, there are actually war beasts down here as well. Solo Grandmasters are often about patience. As you can see, these barrier champions have taken me a while to kill, but I've been relatively safe doing it. And the deed is done. I'm going to place a Wither Horde there because of those war beasts. I'm also going to place another one a little bit further forward. I'm just going to move right past them. And now we're heading to the boss fight. I am a little bit low on Wither Horde, which is a bit concerning. We just have one more harpy to take out. There is a little bit of special ammo there. Hopefully I can get my hands on that later. Looks like I was able to do enough damage. I was a little concerned with the super if I was going to be able to or not. Luckily I was. See if I can grab that special ammo wherever it went. I think it fell off the map, which is not great. Oh, that was a close one. And it should be moving on any second here. Alright, there is a little bit of ammo out there, so I'm going to have to try to get that. Because I'm desperately low right now. It was doing its little blinding grenade attack. I'm going to head over here. Basically, at this point, I need to wait for my super to have any hope of taking the boss out. As you can see with this solo GM, it is a little bit more difficult to do with something like Bottom Tree Sunbreaker, but it's still possible. During this final phase, what I'm going to have to do is probably Wither Horde it, then use all 3 of my rockets on the boss, then Wither Horde it again, then use my super. In addition to that, in my super, I'm probably going to have to take out some of the adds that spawn around me to do some healing. The only real question is if my super can last long enough to make it work. So I'm pretty much going to use my rockets and Wither Horde from this spot, but then when I use my super, I'm going to head over to that location. This run is a little bit longer than my other runs for the week, but a completion is a completion no matter what. Now, I'm not in the clear yet. I still have to take out the boss, but we'll see what happens. Alright, I have my super, so I can start Wither Hording the boss. Alright, 1 Wither Horde. I have another Wither Horde on it. So I'm going to head over here. I'm going to get ready to use another Wither Horde on it. That was a close one. I am going to go ahead and use my super here in just a moment. Heal on that. And that was a close call. That was a very, very close call, but I managed to get it done. Anyway, that is my solo completion of the Grandmaster Inverted Spire on a Titan using Bottom Tree Sunbreaker. And I was able to get a live commentary for this one. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.